Thank you for joining me on this brief walkthrough of our comprehensive 7-year financial model for established businesses, which now features an investor and valuation scenario. This robust tool offers dynamic projections, 5 valuation methodologies, and a strategic investor scratchpad or analysis, which is tailored to help you as an established business secure sustainable growth. So let's explore the unique features quickly and see how this can help you in your financial projection needs. Now, designed for simplicity, this model core focus is to ensure clarity and user friendliness. It includes guided input areas with cells that are highlighted in yellow and blue text. So any cell that is highlighted in yellow shade and blue text will require your input. Let's take an example here. You can see this model allows a forecast period of 7 years, but as soon as you toggle it, you've got the ability to go and only do a projection for 3 years. Now what happens if we do this, you'll see that everything else updates automatically for you and the model cleans up. So all the years that's not relevant, year 4, 5, 6, and 7 in this instance, will automatically disappear. Let's take another example, 5 years. Once again, you'll see everything here at the top automatically updates for you, and the rest of the model is cleaned up for you. So why this is being incorporated is we find that a lot of clients want short-term views of their financial models, and some want longer-term views. Also, some equity investors or equity partners want to look at various equity years. So some say, listen, what is the valuation of the company in year 3 or year 7 or year 5? And this model allows for that. So there's no need for you to do 5 or 6 or 7 different model scenarios. That's already done for you. So if we move back to the 7-year component, the model automatically houses all the various features and components that is needed for decision making. So your valuation components, your summarized balance sheet, everything is done here for you, so that as you progress through the input sections of the model, you can immediately see how it affects your return of the project or the business, what your cash flow balances will be, what funding requirements, and obviously what the valuation of your business is. Everything done for you. The checks and balances are in place here, so it automatically shows you as you input components whether everything is still in balance. Here in row 11, as an example, the balance sheet check. Also, whether the various valuation methodologies used are correct. And throughout the model, there's balance checks to make sure that you are still on the right track. So whenever you present this or incorporate this in your business plan, you can do so very, very confidently. Standout feature that I alluded to earlier is the valuation. Apart from the valuation, is the actual investor scratchpad. Now, this is done for you based on the valuation of the business. Let's say you've got a potential equity partner that wants to buy into the business, and you look at that as an example or as a possibility for funding and not debt, then you need to know how much do I actually offer them. They may come and say, listen, I need 50% in the business. You say, I only want to provide you with 10. This model will actually give you a mathematical solution to say, based on the projections, the fair amount would be, in this instance, 90%. So this is automatically done for you. Very powerful, and it can be used very, very quickly for you in confidence, so that you have credibility when you actually sit in front of investors as part of the negotiations. So I alluded to the yellow shaded blue text input cells. You can see all of them are here, whether it's the currency that you're working in, your inflation, working capital, your funding structure, loan repayment terms, your cost of your capital. All of that is automatically housed here for you. Here's the powerful scratchpad, investor scratchpad. Everything calculated here for you without any further involvement on your end. Now, if we open up this section here, you'll see that it opens up a historical period. Now, if you're an existing business, you might want to include or incorporate your balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow for the previous financial years of actual figures. This can be done. No need to still worry about that. You can incorporate it wherever the input sheets require you to do that based on actual figures, and automatically everything will be calculated for you. Your operational assumptions, your sales price, cost of sales, everything can be done here in the dashboard. And once all the inputs are included, your income statement, including here, you'll see your past figures, your balance sheet, and your cash flow statement is automatically updated for you. So too, we've done the heavy lifting to ensure that all your financial ratios, your growth comparisons, your working capital cycles, everything that is needed to get a glimpse of the financial projections, all those ratios are done for you. And the dashboard itself concludes with more than 10 graphs that's been designed based on the financial components of the model, and that's designed for you. No need to further design that as well. The input sheets, your funding, this is where you detail the use of your funding and how the funding will actually be allocated, as well as the split between debt and equity. Depreciation, operating expenditure can be input here, and so too your labor can be input here. The company valuation sheet, which is very powerful. Here you'll see that it's automatically done for you. Everything, your cash flow, free cash flow computations, your summarized cash flow statement, balance sheet, income statement is done for you. Your supporting schedules, everything is calculated for you. Your different cash flows itself, your free cash flow to equity, free cash flow to the firm, everything is calculated for you without any involvement. So too, you'll see your return on investment, all your various charts that's needed, it's done for you, and your 5 valuation methodologies that you will use for comparative purposes, all of them you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is calculated for you. So if we move back to the dashboard, you will see that all the inputs integrate very, very quickly and seamlessly to provide you with a comprehensive picture of your business's financial health. Combined with the company valuation and equity investor what-if analysis, or the Scratchpad, this model equips businesses with the tools to validate growth strategies and negotiate very effectively. Also, it's an extremely important component of any business plan. So your financial models can be, based on this model, can be incorporated very quickly into your business case. So I thank you very much for exploring this comprehensive 7-year financial model for established businesses. With its advanced features and robust valuation methodologies and strategic tools, this model will empower you to take control of your financial future. So start customizing this model today to achieve your business goals.